It's so rough to sit through someone reading your play and giving you feedback and criticism without taking it personally. Poor Jack. Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Editing, Maiga here. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Maiga Vidal and I'm a musical theater writer, and on this channel I share the process of taking my musicals and plays from page to stage and some music production and experimentation in between, because your girl's gotta stay fresh. If any of that interests you, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment. That really helps. For the question of the day, what is your favorite writing routine? Who's got it down? I haven't done this one yet, but it's on my list. I really like Stephen Sondheim's routine. I'll insert his photo here, and like his favorite thing to do is to write lyrics while literally laying on a couch. So I'm definitely going to be trying that in my experiment series soon. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Let me know who you like and maybe I will add them to my experiments too. So after you've done all those things, maybe you're sitting there wondering, I wonder, how can I get this video a day early? Or maybe you're also wondering, I wonder if Maiga writes exclusive blog posts only available to a select few number of people like this one. Or maybe you just want to support new musical theater talent. And if you're feeling any of those three and you've got a buck to spare, consider joining me on Patreon. I literally only have one tier. It's $1 a month. And right now we are literally only 5 patrons away from me showing you the guts of my scripts and pages and me sharing little bits and pieces with you instead of you guys just like hearing about what I'm working on. I'm very excited to get there, and I'm hoping we'll hit 25 patrons by the end of the year. And so with all that out of the way, let's jump into this week's vlog. What did I do with my glasses? Hi vlog, it is currently 5:53 p.m. It is the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and I need to get my glasses and then jump on StreamYard with Katie. Ooh. Hello! How are you? Hi, long time no chat. It is currently 2:56 p.m. I'm hanging out on Kate's stream, and I've had a bit of a hard time talking to you recently. It's just been hard to get back into vlogging, hence all the tweets. And I think I'm gonna keep that up for a bit because I'm feeling a little vulnerable right now. And so yeah, I will check in with you after the stream, hopefully. I have a lesson with John on Friday, so I'm definitely going to talk to you, but I'm trying to get this drafted, and I'm only 8 pages in, and I have to get it done. So with that, see you on the other side. Hi, it is currently 6:47 p.m. and we have in fact reached end of play. It has been a long time since I've finished writing something. It's 25 pages long. Let me see how many words it is. and I'm pretty proud of it. It's mostly bones. I think the dialogue is really strong. I'm definitely gonna have to go in there and fix some musical numbers, change some lyrics and stuff. But yeah, she's done. It's 25 pages. It's a little one-act show, which is pretty good. I would say like maybe 30 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is get a reading of it, potentially have some friends read. I already have the 2 girls. I need 2 guys to read. So, woo, how exciting. Yeah, that's all the updates I have right now. I'm literally going to send this to my sister, and I will talk to you more tomorrow because I'm so tired. So tired. Hey, it is currently 4:33 p.m. I've done a lot today. I did a lot yesterday. So let me set you down and we'll talk for a bit and then I'll show you. As you saw from previously in the vlog, I finished writing star signs. My sister, they're really, really good and they have already sent me line edits, like cast of characters and stuff like that. So it's been pretty good to have something to work on already. I already have 3 people that I'm going to schedule for a Zoom reading. And I'm really, really excited to have a reading. Obviously the lyrics in the show have a lot of work to do and it's only 25 pages, but I did write it essentially over like a 3-day manic period, and so it feels really good to have a story that now I'm going to be reworking. Pitch gave me some really good feedback per usual, and she said something that was so cool. She says, I feel this has a clear evolution from CCL, which is Café con Leche, in your writing. I know it's shorter and more condensed, but it feels so much more laser focused and the writing has a clear path of growth. I think it's maybe not even the writing itself that necessarily improved upon itself, but there's this feeling of self-assurance that CCL didn't have, like a lack of fear or more of a sense of you belonging in musical theater than you had before. I really agree. I felt like because I had the songs pre-written and I had a really strong concept, I could just kind of write, and instead of trying to do what is expected, I just kind of wrote what the characters asked of me, and my characters are assholes and they're very gray, and I love that, and that's what I want to do for CCL as well. So I think now going back into the rewriting process for Café con Leche and tackling that story again feels a lot like stronger to me. It's also very weird how straight this play is in comparison to Café con Leche, which is like very gay and very Latin. This feels like way more just like millennial, but just way more contemporary and lived in than Café con Leche does, because again, like this show is 25 pages as of right now, and I know it's going to be a one-act show, but it's just been nice to have like a show under my belt that I've written. It's done, like end of play. Like, yes, I achieved end of play with draft 1, but like the songs are already written on this. So now it's just really about revising every single thing, which is a different aspect than writing everything from scratch like I did with Café con Leche. So it's really cool. Like I have a show that is done. I finished writing. So with that, let's talk about kind of what we have to expect. So today I'm going to finish inputting all of the changes that I have to make from the line edits that my sister sent over, putting those in there, changing the name of the show and sending that over to John. I'm expecting to get some feedback tomorrow on that. I didn't actually write any new music, but I mean, I did write a whole show. So I'm hoping that we can meet about it and talk about it and kind of discuss areas that could be changed and updated. And that should be the end of this week. I'm hopeful. I mean, unless I do any more revelations. And so yeah, that about wraps up my update. I'm honestly at this point, as I'm recording this vlog, I haven't even posted my BMI audition vlog. So it's kind of weird to plan so far in advance and not be able to show you, but I know that it's better for me in the long run since things take time to develop, etc. All right, time to do some edits, and I will check in with you when I check in with you. Okay, you can start.
Sick.
We are about to board. The main chair faces the audience, while the other 2 are turned towards the back of the stage.
Hi. It is currently 12:11 p.m. on the 24th of June. It is a very strange day today. I meet with John in 49 minutes. I was originally gonna get up and work on some lyrics. By the time this comes out, this will be old news, but maybe that's a good thing. Roe v. Wade is overturned. I had more rights 10 years ago than I do now. As you guys know, I'm going through an immigration journey at the moment, and it's very interesting to go through this American process while knowing that I'm going to be fully accepted into a country that, you know, I'm Californian. I really do see myself as Californian above American. And I'm very thankful and blessed that my state of California is one where you can have access to abortion, any type that you need. And that's written into our Constitution at the state level. But not every state is so lucky. I remember exactly where I was during the 2016 election. I cried so much. Everyone kept telling me, nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to, and it's just like, no, every fear is slowly being realized right now. Sending all my love to all my uterus having people. It is some fucking bullshit. So yeah, I'm gonna purposely create some whiplash and talk about work because it's the only thing that's in my control right now. So my goal right now is to move all of my Café con Leche stuff into a hard drive, or this little flash drive right there, and move it into my Mac as I talked about earlier. I woke up super early today and I was like, you know, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna work on some lyrics, I'm gonna do this and this and this. And then I woke up at 9:30 and the Supreme Court had already decided that I was gonna have less rights, and it just derailed the rest of my fucking day. I'm out of milk. I'll check in with you after the lesson. Yeah, fair. I mean, it's crazy. Did you hear that your state is wanting to secede from the Union again? Okay, so it is currently, can you even see that? 2:06 p.m. I just don't want to turn the camera around. I just got off with lessons with John. Per usual, like what else is there to expect? Am I right? Page of notes. He gave me similar criticism to Max yesterday, which was very much like, I just don't like the main character. She has low self-esteem and she's weak-minded, and it's giving less cautionary tale, less anti-hero, which is what I want, and more needing someone to define who you are, which is exactly, I guess to me, it's like, that is the exact intended purpose of the show. This character is unlikable and she is making the wrong decisions and she's being self-serving and selfish. And that was the intended purpose, but it's not hitting. I'm still gonna have a reading of this script as is because I really like it, actually. And I'm gonna disagree with John on this, but I do think I can make it stronger and give her a more central want, because the want right now is I want him to choose her over me, and I don't think it's clear, but I do feel like the writing is strong and it's focused. And he did tell me that. It's just like, you know, I meet with him not to get praise. I meet with him to make my work better and make it stronger. I think I have to bring the zodiac signs in a little bit more. They're kind of like the hinge point. This is all going to happen at the airport now. We're getting rid of the whole cab driver thing, which again was just kind of to talk about the ending of the show, but it's all present. And it's going to end with her. Does she get on the plane or not? That's the end of the situation. There's a lot of songs to develop out. There's a lot of stuff he did like, but I think a lot of it that's hitting for me right now is just like, I was pretty happy with this, but I can't rest. I am gonna let it rest for a bit though, because it needs to breathe a little bit. I do have some ideas that I like. I was thinking yesterday I need to add Scorpio in earlier. I need to set up a lot more of the beats that I have kind of going away. I want to make the Aries character a little bit bigger, and I think some of these changes will definitely help. I also love the idea of Capricorn and Aries being kind of the physical versus the emotional, and her not having a fulfilling relationship with any of them. and her picking the emotional affair rather than the physical one, because at the end of the day, she's just fucking him and she prefers the emotional connection, even if it is with this guy who's married. And then at the end of the show, her realizing that I am worthy of having both of them and not just one. And I love that. I feel like that just came to me, and I know that there's a way I can physicalize this. And I think she definitely needs a number where she explains that, you know, she hasn't really had a fulfilling relationship in her life because of her job and how she dresses. Like, she's definitely a woman, but has short hair, she wears suits. You know, in the workspace, she definitely reads more man. She's supposed to be cold as ice, and what she really wants is to be held and loved and seen as a woman. And she just hasn't gotten that. And then now she has these two people that make her feel that way, but in like two opposite things. And then, you know, I think that there is something there. And I think that's the crux of this. And I think it could be developed further. But I'm really, really proud of this draft. I think a lot of the monologues and stuff are going to be turned into songs. But I do love that it's a play with songs rather than a musical. I want my shows to be just a really, really strong dialogue shows. I feel like people get away with writing a bad book because they have really strong music, and I want everything to be strong in my show. It's so rough to sit through someone reading your play and giving you feedback and criticism without taking it personally, but I think at the end of the day, and John's always like very good about this, it's like you have to write the thing you want to write. And this is like definitely a tragedy, and I want to write a tragedy. I want to write a cautionary tale, but there are ways to do that where the protagonist can be likable and where people are going to want to stage this. Like, this is definitely like women doing wrongs, but she's not doing enough wrongs either. And I felt this like while reading it last night before like going to bed. It does feel right now, even though I think it's really, really strong, it feels kind of surface level. And I think a lot of these comments and criticisms of the work will allow me to dig deeper into the work and find kind of the layers underneath the top layer of skin. So with that, I'm moving, so I don't even know what I'll be working on, what I'm going to be doing, when I'm going to be meeting with John next. I'll see you later.